welcome to Community Corner. This week we welcome Michael Newlands, who will tell us about a project he will be embarking on soon. First of all, you're working with international student volunteers in a project in the Dominican Republic. Can you tell us a bit of background information about the organisation and the area?
ISV organises and participates in worldwide projects, but the one I'm taking part in this summer is in the El Castillo village in Dominican Republic. It began in 2009 to address the needs and support the local community in the central mountain range of the Dominican Republic. The village itself comprises of about 200 underprivileged Haitian and Dominican farming families, where nearly everyone works on the farms. The farmers receive minimum wages as the profit of their local strawberries, potatoes and other tubers and roses is owned by large private companies, so most of the profit doesn't reach the workers themselves.
And what preparations have you made for your trip?
Quite a lot of fundraising. I had a coffee morning in St Rufus Hall and a tombola in the Keith Royal British Legion. This has covered the basic costs of the project, but I've also been working part-time to pay for the vaccinations and the anti-malarial medication which you don't get off the NHS. Also have to bring an additional bag of shoes and clothes for the children, along with some educational material such as pens and pencils.
What will your part in the project be?
Well, this is actually ISV's fourth year work in El Castillo, and the main goals for the project are to help improve the lives of the villagers and the people in the Costanza region, with an emphasis on improving village infrastructure and basic education for underprivileged children. In order to improve the local facilities, myself and other volunteers will be constructing dry latrines, which isn't digging a hole in the ground. It's actually an above-ground sanitation system which is more sustainable, practical and equally as effective. I'll also be insulating houses, installing new roofs on several homes in the village and installing cement floors. The cement floors are actually quite vital because without them the children sleep on dirt floors, and they're often bitten by parasites which cause a lot of serious health issues. The second part of it is the education side of it, and I'll be teaching the village children hygiene, safety, nutrition, as well as the core subjects such as science, arts and craft, maths, literacy and language. In the mornings it'll be younger children between the ages of 4 and 8, and then in the afternoon it'll be between the ages of 8 and 15.
He killed
Okay, where will you be staying?
I'll be staying in the El Castillo village, which is a local rural community north of the capital Santo Domingo.
How long are you away for?
3 weeks.
Right. When is it you go?
The 5th of July.
Will you get an opportunity to see any other parts of the country?
I'll get a bit of a chance to see Santo Domingo, which I'm actually looking really forward to, because it has some of the first colonial houses which were actually built by Christopher Columbus and his group, and it actually has the first church that was built in the New World.
Can people still help or contribute?
Aye, of course we can. Donations are still very welcome.
How can we get in touch with you if anyone wants to make a donation? How can they get in touch with you?
Well, I work at the British Legion, so the best point of contact would probably be there.
Aye. And finally, is there any plans for after you come back?
Yes, so far I've been asked to give a talk to the St Rufus Women's Guild and the Over 50s group, and I'd be happy to meet with anyone else who wants to find out more or watch my presentation.
Aye. Maybe we can get you back on here to speak about it after you come back.
Aye, that's no problem.
Okay then.
I would just like to publicly thank the St Rufus Church Women's Guild and everyone from Keith and the surrounding areas who attended my coffee morning, everyone who gave donations and came to support me at my tombola, and the Keith Royal British Legion and other volunteers who helped at the tombola. Mark McAllister Groundworks, Brian and Diane Fain Painters and Decorators, and the Congregation of St Rufus, Petriphany and Grange Church, and other individuals for their generous private donations.
Okay, thank you very much for coming along tonight.
No problem.